There is a massive altcoin surge that is about to be born upon us. Welcome to 2026. Of course, not right now as this video is, but in the next few days, is why I'm saying to you that I did this video for you, that we are looking for an altcoin season that you cannot ignore. That's been 4 days since I've done that video. And my friends, in today's video, I'm going to show you what potential tokens I'm looking for over the next couple of weeks to do anywhere from a 20 to 60% rally, possibly in some higher. We're going to talk about those today. And if you appreciate it, then make sure that you stay with me right to the very end so that you know each and every single trade. In the meantime, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the Crypto Bliss community. And thank you for being here with me once again on the channel. Alrighty. Now, in order for you to go and do any trading, of course, you need to go ahead and sign up with my Bybit link down in the description of the video below. Get yourself up to $30,000 deposit bonus. And let's jump right in, my friends. Let's start off with Bitcoin first, right? So as you can see here, I've shown you this chart a few times. This is on the weekly time frame. Now, what I want to do is, if we start to zoom out a little bit more and go into the monthly time frame, the monthly is telling us that there's a sell, that there's a sell, and that there's a sell right here, right now. We've had the buy season already. So I just want to point out a few more things to you. Let's go and have a look at the yearly candles. So right now on the yearly candles, we usually have one red, three green, one red, three green, one red, three green, one red, three green. Although we haven't quite got the green here, we're currently being red. And if we close this candle in the red, because currently we're closing this annual candle in the down, we're actually potentially looking at a very, very much a bullish action. Although if it does close like this is a reversal candle, and I would expect us to come and collapse way further down in the near, well, over the kind of short to medium term. Okay, anything can happen. But if we're going to look at Ethereum, as I showed you yesterday, we're building an inverse head and shoulder pattern. We've got a beautiful bottom area setting up here right now. I would presume that we would get an extension and a rally on Ethereum at least back up to the 3,600 odd level, my friends. That would be the level that I would like to take some profits off of my Ethereum trade. And you can see there's the Ethereum trade. I have entered a random trade there. It's a very short scalping trade. We'll talk about that maybe towards the end, but that's really not important. What is important for you, my friends, is what are we about to start trading? Let's have a look. Let's start off with XRP, right? We can see that XRP is in a down sloping trend line, as all crypto has been, right? Now, I actually said that we would rally from there to there, but look at what we did. We rallied and then we pulled down exceptionally hard. We had this crazy pull back down here. And now we're kind of at the bottom here. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see that we're underneath this box right now, but we're at the bottom. I would expect us, at the very least, to pull up into the zone that has somewhat the most point of resistance, which is in this area up here. Now, that would give us an approximate 42% trade on XRP and about a 6% risk to reward. Now, we have DOT doing something quite similar to XRP. Very simple. I don't even need to do much for you. You can see where the zone of resistance is right there. Look at it all across, okay? That's why I've selected the areas. Right now would be a good entry on DOT. Potentially 122% move for DOT, okay? And a 10% risk or stop loss. Now, that is a very, very, very beautiful trade, is all I'm going to say to you. AVAX, also looking tremendously juicy. Now, AVAX has a resistance zone here at the $17 level, which gives us about a 42% move in AVAX with about a 10% risk ratio. Now, honestly, I think we could go a little bit higher in AVAX. I would presume we probably get up to this level with about $20. And if that was to do to be so, then we would have about a 67% move on AVAX. Now, really, that is looking good, especially because we're probably going to head up towards this very long-term downsloping trend line to initially test it. So we could even go higher up to about a 24 move, which could end up bringing us there, and that would bring us up to about a 91% trade. Not bad, right? Link doing very much the same thing. Well, it's got a bottom here, it's got a bottom here, it's got a bottom here, bottom here, bottom here, bottom here. They are slowly but surely getting higher. The risk to reward ratio isn't as juicy here. If we can have a look at where that level is somewhat over here. And as you can see, that area there is pretty much where we would see it come up to. So 35% for a 12% risk to reward ratio. So you see, some trades you can do 2x, 3x, some trades you'll do 10, 20x. It's up to you on how you want to trade this. I'm going to take exceptionally low risk. I'm talking 3 to 6 at the maximum, but that's all going to be based on where we at. This is Cardano right now, and of course Cardano, you can see the resistance point is pretty much up here, but you've got a very strong level of resistance right here. Up at the 56 level, and that would give us a 60% move in Cardano and a 12% move in terms of risk to reward. Now, all of these, that you need to be careful here. I'm gonna tell you why in a short moment, so stick with me. Solana, also downsloping trend, bottoming out, low, kind of bottoming out here with a higher high over here. This could end up giving you about a 60% risk to reward and a 10% to the downside. You can see why we're selecting these zones, because they are very strong points of resistance on these charts. The next one is HBAR. Now HBAR is looking also the same. I think HBAR, we could probably do a little bit more decent on HBAR, but honestly, from where we are right now, and we've been told to buy it down here already, that's a 45% move to this upside over here, with a 10% risk to reward. I'm going to be entering in and nibbling on these trades in a short little moment, is all I'm going to say to you. Algorand somewhat doing the same thing. We haven't had a buy signal yet, but Algorand could probably also come up 65% odd into this zone right here. And then we would see the total 3 ES. Now, total 3 ES, well, it was saying buy here a few seconds ago. Before I started this video, but the truth is we really, this has got a sell area, yet we're buying. I would presume here with a very much 4 strong areas of bounce and support off of this zone, that on the total 3 ES, excluding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stable coins, okay, giving us a chance to rally at least 7% to the upside with a 3% risk to the downside. So in other words, it's a good 50% better to the upside risk to reward. Now, you're going to ask me, well, here's some others. Here's Aptos, okay? And Aptos, I probably go up here, but first strong level of resistance really is down here. But honestly, we would probably end up here somewhere. And I'd say that could end up giving us a 135% to a 18% risk to reward ratio. It's not bad, my friends. It's not bad. Aerodrome, pretty much looking like the same thing. Also a very strong resistance zone at the 77 cents level, but that would give us 62% for a 6.5% risk to reward ratio. Now, if you want to trade these with me, then make sure to use my Bybit link down below. Let's go and check out my Ethereum trade. I have been talking about my Ethereum trade. You can see Ethereum is slowly but surely wanting to creep up. I might nibble a little bit more here, especially because we've got a higher low section here. Although I wouldn't put it past us, and that's why I have a buy limit down here at 2,600 to go down there, scoop up the liquidity, and then make the rally. If we did that, then all the coins that I've just told you about would do the same thing, would follow the same suit, and you would have to reanalyze your new entry point, which would give you probably an even greater risk to reward ratio, meaning you're going to make some more money than what you believed and what it is that I've just showed you on the channel. And if you appreciate that, Make sure you are subscribed to the Crypto Bliss community. And if you want to see when I get into those trades and how I do it, make sure to hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one, my friends. Take care and have a lovely Saturday with your family.